9. Forests and wildlife. In this chapter, we will learn about the importance of forests, the different types of forests in India, evergreen forests, deciduous forests, thorny forests, coniferous forest, tidal forest, conservation of forests, wildlife, and do MCQs, fill in the blanks, mark true or false, match the columns, WH questions, about the forest, map work, hone your life skills. Forests are the areas having natural vegetation. Natural vegetation means plants growing on their own. Ideally, 1/3, that is 33% of the total area is covered with forest. This is not enough. Forests are very important and useful resources. Today, only about 1/5, that is 20% of India's total area is covered with forests. Importance of forests. Forests play an important part in our lives. We get many useful things from forests. We get timber, firewood, pulp, lac, resins, gum, herbs, grasses, and leaves from the forest. The thick wood of trees is used as timber. This is very useful and important product of forests. It is used in building houses, tools, furniture door, and railway sleepers. Paper is made from wood pulp. Softwood is used to make matchsticks and plywood. Forests control floods and thus prevent soil erosion. Roots of the trees hold soil in its place and help to maintain the fertility of the soil. The trees give us oxygen. Forests keep the air fresh and cool. Forests provide shelter and food to wild animals. Forests help in causing rainfall. Types of forests in India. There are 5 main types of forest in India: evergreen forest, deciduous forest, thorny forest, tidal forest, coniferous forest. Evergreen forests. These forests remain green throughout the year. These trees never shed their leaves and so are always green. They are found in the hot and wet regions of our country. These forests are very dense. The slopes of the Western Ghats and the hills of northeastern India are full of evergreen forests. The trees in the evergreen forest are tall and make a broad canopy at the top. The wood of these trees is hard and valuable. Some examples of evergreen trees are ebony, mahogany, and rosewood. Deciduous forest. These forests are also called monsoon forests. Though the trees shed their leaves for 6 to 8 weeks, the forests never become bare. It is because the different species of trees shed their leaves in different seasons. This type of forests are found in the foothills of the Himalayas, parts of the Deccan Plateau, and in states of Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, and Orissa. Teak, sal, shisham, simul, bamboo, and sandalwood are the examples of deciduous trees. Did you know? The giant California redwood is the tallest tree in the world. It is more than 100 meters tall. Thorny forests. They are also called dry forests. Rainfall is scanty in desert areas, so only thorny shrubs grow here. They are found mainly in the northwestern part of the Indian desert. Kikar and babool are the common trees of this kind of forest. Coniferous forests. Coniferous forests are found in the Himalayan mountains at an altitude of about 1500 meters and parts of the Nilgiri hills. Coniferous trees are tall and pointed and have needle-shaped leaves. These trees bear cones. The main trees in these forests are cheer, deodar, fir, and spruce. The pulp of these trees is used for making paper. These trees also yield resin and turpentine oil. Tidal forests. Tidal forests are found in the deltas of the Ganga, Mahanadi, and Godavari. A tree called Sundri or mangrove is found in the Ganga delta. Such forests are called the Sundarbans. Conservation of forests. In 1974, the villagers in the hills of Uttaranchal thought of a unique way to prevent the cutting down of trees. They put their arms around the trees. When the tree cutters came, they told them they would not leave the trees till they left. This was called the Chipku movement. Sundarlal Bahuguna, Chandi Prasad Bhatt, and Gaura Devi are the leaders of this movement. Now there are social movements to increase and preserve forests. On the days of Vana Mahotsava, large numbers of trees are planted. Vana Mahotsava is celebrated at the beginning of the rainy season. Social forestry movement encourages every citizen to plant trees in villages, towns, along the roads, railway lines, canals, etc. For every child a tree is another program. In it, every child is required to plant and look after a tree. Activity. Add 2 more slogans. Wildlife. A country is rich in wildlife. Many foreign tourists visit our country only to see wonderful wildlife. To preserve this valuable gift of nature, Wild animals in certain forests are protected by the Indian government. Many wildlife sanctuaries and national parks have been set up. Wildlife is protected and natural vegetation is conserved in the wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. Tourists from all over the world and our country visit these sanctuaries and parks. Hunting has been banned in India. Have you ever been to a wildlife sanctuary? Look at the map and select the wildlife sanctuary you would like to visit. There are wildlife sanctuaries and national parks in many parts of India. The Kaziranga National Park and Manas Sanctuary in the northeast of India are famous for elephants, rhinos, tigers, and deer. The Sundarbans in West Bengal are the home of famous Bengal tiger. The Asiatic lions live in the Gir forest of Gujarat. The tiger is protected in national parks like Ranthambore and Corbett. Did you know India is the only country where both tigers and lions are found in the forests? New words. Raisin, a sticky sap that floats from a tree. Cones, the seed pods of an evergreen forest. Mangrove, tropical trees that grow in marshy areas. Endangered, animals in danger of becoming extinct. Sanctuary, an area where wild birds and animals are protected. Recap. The large areas where trees grow on their own are called forests. Forests provide useful products like timber, firewood, pulp, and other valuable products. They also help in many other ways. There are 5 main types of forests in India. They are evergreen forest, deciduous forest, thorny forest, tidal forests, and coniferous forests. The Chipko movement was started to prevent cutting down of trees. A rich variety of wildlife is preserved and natural vegetation is conserved in the wildlife sanctuaries and national parks.